February 28th, 1995, the Denver International Airport, also known as DIA, opened to the public 16 months behind schedule and $2 billion over budget. But why? Here are some of the conspiracies and mysteries surrounding Denver Airport. Denver International Airport was built to replace the old Stapleton International Airport, which had great difficulties meeting the needs of the sixth busiest airport in the country at the time. Where Stapleton lacked space and rarely could add additional flights, DIA became the largest airport in the United States, with the longest public use runway in North America. So it shouldn't be that strange if construction took a bit longer and more money was needed. Wouldn't be the first time everything didn't go as originally planned with a large-scale project like this. And yet, since the opening of DIA, many have been convinced that the airport isn't just headquarters for the global elite, but also home for lizard people and demonic creatures. Freemasons. If you take a look at DIA's capstone at the south entrance, which was laid over a sealed time capsule back in March 1994, it's easy to understand why people think the airport was built by a secret organization. The dedication plaque that bequeaths the time capsule's contents to the people of Colorado in 2094 contains the symbol of the Freemasons and mentions the New World Airport Commission, an organization that supposedly doesn't even exist. The airport representatives have since explained that while it's true the New World Airport Commission doesn't exist today, it did back in 1994 and was only created for DIA's opening festivities. The explanation, however, has done next to nothing to quell the rumors about the airport having something to do with the New World Order, a conspiracy theory about a group of global elites overtaking the Earth. And as Freemasons are linked to Illuminati in people's minds, many believe that the extra $2 billion was used to make the airport the new headquarters of the secret organization. In reality, Masonic symbol is on the capstone simply because the Masons made the two pieces of granite that sealed the time capsule, and there hasn't been any evidence suggesting the organization has any control over DIA. The tunnels. One of the biggest conspiracy theories about the Denver International Airport revolves around the underground tunnels and their purpose. It's not in any way a secret DIA has a number of tunnels and passageways, including a revolutionary computerized baggage transport system that failed miserably, and a tram that travels between concourses. A lot of people work in these tunnels every day, ensuring passengers' luggage ends up in the right place at the right time. But many believe DIA's baggage transport tunnels also serve as bunkers for the global political elite in case of a catastrophe threatening all of humanity. The failed baggage system that launched, chewed up, and spit out bags so often it became known as the baggage system from hell was the main reason why DIA's opening was delayed by 16 months. Many have questioned the intent and scale of the construction of the multi-million-dollar system that was eventually fully abandoned, even claiming that the tunnels are actually home to lizard people or aliens. Others believe that the tunnels under DIA go all the way to Cheyenne Mountain, the home of the North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD. While it has been confirmed such a tunnel doesn't exist and would cost an absurd amount of money to build, DIA has actually mentioned lizard people in marketing campaigns before, and airport workers have been seen wearing lizard masks as pranks. The speculations of the tunnels have been circulating long enough for the airport representatives to know it's not worth fighting against them, so they rather embrace the conspiracy theories. It's understandable that the 470,000 square feet of underground space feels mysterious, and airport spokespersons have jokingly said that nobody can know for sure if there are lizard people living down there or not. But the only thing the tunnels are known to contain for sure is a lot of luggage. Lucifer. One of the most obvious reasons someone might think there's something strange or even demonic going on at the Denver International Airport is the massive horse statue called Mustang. The blue fiberglass sculpture that sits in the median on Pena Boulevard, linking the airport and the city, is 32 feet tall and weighs 9,000 pounds. Just like the airport itself, the giant horse statue with glowing red eyes was completed behind schedule and unveiled in 2008. By then, the artist behind the piece was dead, killed by his own creation. So, it's not just that the statue dubbed Lucifer looks terrifying, but it's also literally killed a person. Back in 2006, when the artist Luis Jimenez was still working on the statue, a piece of the horse's head broke off and severed an artery in his leg. Luis didn't survive, and the Mustang had to be finished by his estate. While it's known that Luis Jimenez purposely wanted to create a piece that was mysterious and would provoke conversation, many believe the intimidating statue is cursed and represents the four horsemen of the apocalypse. Nobody can deny that the massive statue really seems like an all-seeing gatekeeper whose glowing eyes nobody passing by can escape. Right after its unveiling in February 2008, people demanded the removal of the demonic horse, saying the statue is an eyesore and a disturbing piece of art. But over the last 14 years, Blue Mustang has grown to be a firm part of the great city of Denver and will continue to keep an eye on DIA till kingdom come. Other art pieces. Lucifer isn't the only piece of art at the Denver International Airport that has raised some eyebrows. There are two murals in the baggage claim area made by Leo Tanguma called Children of the World, Dream of Peace, and In Peace and Harmony with Nature. Despite the sweet names, the murals feature apocalyptic symbolism and violent imagery, including death-masked soldiers with guns, dead animals, and destruction. Some believe these murals are meant to show very real doomsday scenes, especially if we take the letters AU and AG, located on the airport floor, into consideration. One could think that AU and AG would logically be the symbols for gold and silver. After all, Colorado has a mining history. But some believe these letters actually refer to the Australian antigen, the surface antigen of the hepatitis B virus, an alleged secret weapon of the Illuminati. The apocalyptic murals and symbols have created speculations about the DIA being a hub for biological warfare, all while the explanation for the letters and meaning of the murals is much more simple and less alarming. AU and AG really stand for the atomic symbols for gold and silver, and Leo Tanguma's murals actually have two sides. The right half of Children of the World, Dream of Peace shows a dark scene, while the left is a colorful and positive image of people celebrating peace. According to the spokespersons of the airport, the murals were meant to start a conversation about the future and what can happen if we don't take care of each other and the earth. And, at the same time, show what kind of future we can have if we do those things. They are a warning, but they're not saying that the apocalypse is inevitable. Many have also questioned about why DIA has rather evil-looking gargoyle sculptures near the east and west side of baggage claim areas. But while the sculptures may look demonic with their horns and wings, gargoyles are actually protectors meant to keep the bad demons out. During the airport's construction, someone simply had the idea that the building resembled a cathedral, and that's why the gargoyles came into the picture. DIA gargoyles sit inside suitcases, meant to protect the luggage of passengers, or at least that's the official explanation. Lastly, we have to mention one more curious thing people have noticed about the DIA. Its runways seem to form a swastika when looked at from the air. Such a thing could be explained by terrible planning, but because all the conspiracy theories surrounding the airport, people have wondered if the symbol was accidental. Most likely, we will never know for sure. What we do know is that the speculations about the Denver International Airport aren't going anywhere. They've survived for more than 25 years, no matter how many times the rumors have gotten refuted. Nowadays, the airport isn't afraid to embrace those conspiracies. Why would they complain about free advertisement and endless excitement around the DIA?